Hello, can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Thank you. Can y'all hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay, so guys, listen. I had some dental work done. So, I'm not quite ready yet. I went to the dentist, so I still got some swelling and things going on, but as long as you can hear me. So, I don't know what to do with this thing. So anyway, can y'all hear me better like that? Yeah. Hey everybody. Thank you for coming. I know you've been waiting. Uh I just had some other things to do. Like the first thing I wanted to do was just to get some rest. This isn't comfortable either. Wait a minute. Yeah, the first thing I wanted to do was just to get some rest. So that's what I did. And, just enjoying having my house back. So that's what I did. And then I had I had a dentist appointment Monday morning. I had some legal business to take care of Monday morning as well. So I was going all day and I was tired. Um, then it was yesterday. Then even with today, it was yesterday, different things to do, and then today, I had some family things to take care of. So I am now here. And this just was not a priority. Dovey wasn't a priority to me. But the priority to me now is that I know that I thank you guys for being so supportive of me. And I know that I wanted to come on and address it because you all have been waiting. And I do appreciate you being there. Thank you. So I don't even know where to start. Yeah. So I don't even know. Hey, Ricky. Hey, everybody. Watermelon sugar. Thank you, Shawnice. Everybody, foot soldier. I don't know if I should go chronologically. I don't know if I should start where it started at the live. I don't know if I should start with my list. Uh, Hang on a second, because I got a little list over here too. Shit. Uh, Hang on, guys. Whew. Oh, damn it. Shoot. Yeah, I made a list. Well, damn. Okay. Um, I'll just go off the top of my head. Is this it? Okay, I can't find the list. Well, trust me, I can wing it. I remember everything. So, uh, I guess I'll start from the beginning. Um, if you all recall, uh, what you doing? Okay, so if you all recall, um, Dovey was at the train station or the bus station. Remember, she left. Okay, she left her daughter's house where she said she had an apartment that was coming through. Um, the apartment was indeed she had been approved for that apartment in Florida, and because it was a new construction, they kept moving the move-in date. That happens with new construction. Sometimes you don't get the COs, you don't get the certificates of occupancy, so you have to wait. Um, Instead of her waiting, she got the ass and jumped on, went and jumped down and got spent her money, got on a plane, and flew to Georgia, and went to a cousin and said she was going to get an apartment in the same building. If you all recall, she was in Georgia with that cousin for about 2 weeks. And remember, she had showed us an apartment. She was walking through an apartment and showed us an apartment. She did not have, that was not her unit. I think that was just like a model unit or something she was walking in. It didn't have any furnishings in it, but she walked us through that unit and said that's where she would be moving. Well, it never came through because she was not approved. Okay. She said the woman said she needed to come down there to get the apartment. And I told her, I said, no, that woman didn't tell you that. You didn't apply. She said, well, I got to go down there to apply. And I said, you do not have to go to another state to apply for an apartment. But that's what she said. And she did not get it. And her cousin did not want her there anymore. So if you guys remember, she was saying that she was going to the courthouse to be in support of her cousin and her son for something that was being done, something in court. Well, the people left her there. Her family left her there. They told her that she would not be going back to Georgia with them. They did not want to deal with her anymore. She claimed they kept all of her medical equipment, her medicine, all of her tablets. She claimed that they kept everything, her phone. Remember when she was saying that she lost her phone? Well, the phone was there. She left her phone, and she said she wanted to go back and get her things, and the people told her no. They told her that they would make arrangements to drop it off at her daughter's house. Okay? So at that point, she had nowhere to go because she could not go back. She didn't go back to her daughter's. She couldn't go to her other sons, and her other son is in jail. She cannot go to any of her other relatives' houses. They don't want to deal with her. Now, she didn't tell all this part at that point. She was just saying that she didn't have anywhere to go, and she really did not. When Dovey was sitting there, she did not have a place to go. She had no destination. Connecticut is bullshit. She does not have any family there, nor here, as she said. And she was not on her way to Connecticut because she didn't even have any addresses. She didn't even have phone numbers of the people she was trying to reach. Okay. She had nowhere to go. All of you were probably there at the time. Remember, she was saying she was working her way north. That's because she had no destination. And she was indeed working her way north. She went from Florida to Georgia, back to Florida, and then she had nowhere to go. She was just riding, and she was running out of money. Then she found herself, she just had nowhere to go. She was trying to get a ticket, trying to get to North Carolina. I said, listen, Dovey, if you don't have anywhere to go, you know, I can help you out for a little while if that's what you truly want to do. And she said yes, because there was nowhere else for her to go. Remember, she was trying to get money for a train ticket, then she needed money for a bus ticket. There were people who were willing to meet her at the station. They were going to bring her something to eat, something for her to have lunch with. Now, somebody said they were coming. They never showed up. According to her, she said they never showed up. I don't know if they did or not. When she made it to North Carolina, I had someone pick her up in Durham from the station and brought her to me. Okay? I couldn't see her out there like that. She had nowhere to be. All she had was a suitcase and sitting on the bench. I said it didn't make any sense for me. And besides that, we had been talking to each other for a long time, like over the phone and, on YouTube too, of course, but on the phone and duo, video messaging and all of that type of thing. We had really bonded. We talked a lot, really cared a lot for her. Don't give a shit about her now, but I did really care a lot for her. And there are some parts of her that may be genuine, but only as long as it's something that's going to benefit her. So, anyway, where are we now? So she got here, and she wanted to get a place. Now, I told her how we could do that. Now, I am retired from property management, 27 years. I knew about her evictions. I knew about the other things going on. I also knew how to pull a couple of strings, and I know how to circumvent certain issues, okay? Nothing illegal. I just know the loopholes because that was my career. So again, nothing illegal. I just know the loopholes. Excuse me, I'm getting my bottle of Riesling out of my ice bucket because it's my house and I can drink if I want to. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Hey, Dovey. Yo, Dovey is living her best life right now. She's out on that putting green is behind that bed frame where she lays. She got that putting green. She's going out there knocking around some balls. So anyway, I told her that I could help her. So this was in April. I actually got her into two places, and she just had to wait just a little bit. Got her in there. Her approval was coming through. Dovey went behind me and started calling those damn people. And she was running her mouth. She talked too much and disqualified herself. She fucked it up. At 2 properties, she did that. 2. Okay? There was a house that was available as well. That's not far from me. And I know the man that used to live there, and he passed away. And his family rents the house out. So I saw that it was empty. We went over there. I spoke to some of the people who were working in there. I left my number, and I had a PCA. We'll talk about that later too. A PCA who would come to do some light housekeeping and laundry every day. Well, Dovey didn't seem to like them. They, attitudes. And the woman is actually relatives and to the person who owns the house too. So she said she would go talk to them. And her sister works with the woman in the beauty salon that she owns. So the salon happened to be next door to a store we were shopping. And she said, "Oh, that's where that woman is. I'm going to go in there." I said, "Don't go in there. That's that woman's job." She said, "Well, this is business." I said, "No, that's that woman's job. You wait until she calls. The house isn't ready anyway. You see that they're in there working every day. They're redoing the floors. They're painting. And there was a bad odor in the house from whatever the previous tenants, the previous residents. So they were doing a whole lot of work in there. It was not ready." I said, "When they get closer to the time, they'll let us know. But, I'm going to ask for a certain price. It's going to be lower than what they probably want, but it has to be something you can afford." But all they can do is say yes or no. But maybe because they're familiar with me being in the neighborhood. Excuse me. And we actually have someone who is part of that family. We can get an in because the place hadn't even been advertised. There was no for rent sign or anything. I just happened to notice that it looked a little still over there for a past, couple of months, and it was empty. She did the shit again. She went into that salon. She went into that woman's shop. She went into that salon. So needless to say, those people were not ever going to contact us about that house again. So that's 3 places she messed up. Okay. Then she starts looking in places. She got like one of those apartment finder books. And she starts going through it and calling places. Say, "Oh, here's a place. Well, this is the place." And I kept telling her, "W, that's too far." She was just grabbing stuff. I'm like, "That's in Fayetteville. That's 3.5 hours away." "Oh, well, I didn't know." I said, "I know." So I gave her the 3 neighboring cities to look, even though I already told, but she kept picking stuff that she could not afford. Okay. I was not trying to get in her business, but I did need to know what her monthly income was so that I know what she would qualify for, so we wouldn't waste any time. Most places want you to make 3 times the amount of the monthly rent. If you happen to get into a tax credit community, they'll want you to make 2.5 times the amount of the monthly rent. Okay. Now, there was also some very nice 55 and plus senior living. Bop, 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 bop. Won't shut the fuck up. Won't stop talking. Talked herself out of everything. And I told her for the last time, final time, "Dovey, do not call these people. Stop going over there. Don't call them again. I know that you're grown. You can do what you want to do, but you're going to hurt your chances." Wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really not looking at the chat right now, but yeah, she wouldn't listen. She wanted to get a job. I said, well, that's good too. I said, that's good because, you can make some extra money. And then that way, you can save up for a car. She said, yeah. I said, because a place like this down here, you have to have a car. We don't have any public transportation. You have to have a car. There's not even any sidewalks until you get into town. Okay, you have to have a vehicle. Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Oh no. Dovey went on the trip. She went to the cruise, which was around for her birthday, and she came back. Now, before she left on the cruise, remember she got here in April. Before she left on the cruise, I had already gotten her into a position for a job. The company that I was having someone to work for used to sometimes have issues with someone coming out because of the distance. A lot of people didn't want to come this far. So I asked them if I sent someone, if I could recommend someone, could I request her? And they said, as long as she passes the checks that they do, that if she passes and they hire her, I could request her. That is what I did. I did not sign anybody's signature. I didn't forge anybody's signature. The heifer is lying. How could I forge somebody's signature? The damn paperwork has to go back to them. See, y'all need to think, because I heard, look, I've been listening to some of y'all, and I've been in the clouds, and I've been reading some of the chat. Some of y'all is stupid as, you're dumb as ditch water. Some of y'all is dumb as she is. But the rest of you, thank you for using your brain and realizing that none of this stuff made sense, okay? So anyway, she got the job, went on the cruise, came back, started work. Okay, she's supposed to start at 9 a.m., right? If y'all go back and look at her lives, Duffy was live at 9 and 10 and 11. Then there would be times that she would be asleep. It's 10:30, it's 10:45, her ass is asleep. Your shift ends between 11 and 12. You're not even up yet. Then the issue is, my back hurts. Oh, my side hurts. Well, or I can't lift on this side. This hand is weak. Well, this, okay. So here's the thing. The work still needs to be done. You don't have to travel. You have a job where you don't have to travel. And if it's taking you, if you got an issue where you can't stand for long, I'm not pushing you to get this stuff done in 2 to 3 hours time. Do a little, sit a little, do a little, sit a little, but damn it, do a little. Every time I look around, her ass is hitting the live button. Okay, no problem. I know she likes to do YouTube. Now, she was using using her phone or tablet or whatever. But when she went on the cruise, she stopped back through her daughter's and picked up the rest of her stuff. So she got a desktop, not a laptop, a desktop computer with the keyboard. That takes up space. Okay, I got her set up. You got a tray and stuff like that. Let her get her set up over there by the corner in the dining room where the wine rack is. Even let her use my ring light. Got her a complete little studio set up over there, okay? I could be watching YouTube or something on my computer, and she would just say, I'm going live. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. So for the most of the time, if I know she's going live anyway, I'm going in because I was her mod. So I would be sitting basically in the same room with her. So I would keep all of my stuff on mute so there wouldn't be any feedback. But I'm just like across, I'm, about 10 feet away from her. Okay, I'm about 10 feet away from her. Uh, so you might hear me from time to time if I laugh. She had the nerve to tell me that I need to be more mindful of making noise in the background because she's been getting complaints in the chat and people calling her and texting her telling them that they're not here to hear me. They're tired of hearing me in the background. And my response to that was, well, fuck them. Let them get their own damn background. Okay? That wasn't enough. This fool, now get this. I understand she doesn't want to sit up in the house all day or whatever. I let her drive my vehicle. She's been driving my vehicle since April. Okay? Since April. Dovey, I had a loose battery cable. So it didn't start or it cut off something one day. And so my daughter's dad came over and he fixed it. And he said, "You're gonna need a cap on it." He said, "This is loose now." He said, "It's not tightened enough. You know, the cap that covers the battery cable where it connects to the post. That cap was loose. It just got loose, throughout time." He said, "I'll pick up another piece just to put it on there to tighten it up." But he said, "It's the cable." So he tightened up the battery cable. He put that little rubber cap thing back on. So after he got through with that, we were just sitting around here talking. My daughter's doing whatever she's doing. Uh, Dovey's over in her corner, which she didn't have to stay over there. That's just where she chose to be. She was over there, on the computer. So we're sitting at the dining room table and we're laughing and talking. And I see her over there just. So I said, "Well, Dovey, are you okay? Is everything all right?" She said, "Well, I just need to see under the hood." I said, "No, you don't. The hell you mean?" So he looked at me, I looked at him. So we just kept talking. And later on, he said, "I'll see you later." So he left. She takes it upon her damn self. Now, let me tell you what this lying heifer did. So again, she's driving. She wanted to go to place to do some things. So she's driving. She took it upon herself and went and had the damn piece put on my damn car. She did not ask me. I know who and who I don't want working on my damn car. I take my car to where I want to take it to. She went ahead and put the piece on it and they put it too tight and then it clipped that damn cable. So he had to fix it again. I told her, I said, "Don't do that again." I said, "How much did the piece cost?" She said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "Where's your receipt?" "I don't have it." I said, "Well, look, it couldn't have been more than $2-3. How much do you want?" "I don't need anything." I said, "Okay, Dovey, don't do that again." Now, we're on a couple of months now, right? April, May. Let's say around June. Uh, okay, so around June, we're looking now. Okay, she's got a car. She's on a waiting list for the senior housing. That's a very nice place. Very nice place. Um, she's got she's got a vehicle to drive. She's got a job. She's got her monthly check or whatever, and she gets some of the like United Healthcare and places like that have this new card that they're giving out now, benefit card for people who are either seniors or disabled or Medicare and stuff like that, where you can get an additional $200, $300 to use towards any bills or food or or medications. You get that every month. But the thing is, the money does not roll over. You have to spend it or you lose it. So she was doing a whole lot of buying things, and see, you're limited to what you can buy with it. So she was doing a whole lot, and I'm like, Debbie, you sure are buying a lot of stuff. And I kept telling her before, I said, you're overbuying. I see at this point, I didn't know that it didn't roll over. I was wondering why she was buying so much. And I asked her to stop because I already, when she came, I already had a freezer full of food, a refrigerator full of food. I said, listen, we need to get some of this stuff down before we restock. This is too much, and food is starting to go bad in the refrigerator because you're buying stuff and you're packing it in there and things are being pushed to the back. Don't buy any more right now, okay? Let's just, if I can understand if there's certain things that you like to have, fine, but be mindful of putting all of this stuff, in the refrigerator. Now, that wasn't good enough to tell her either. So it's like if you tell her anything, she gets an attitude, and she got a real slick fucking mouth, a real slick damn mouth. Like, okay, I tell you, like one time, okay, she asked to pick up a prescription and make a bank deposit, and that's something else too. She went from the point of asking for my car keys to just expecting me to hand them over. Instead of her saying, may I go, or can I use your card to do this or whatever, she would say, I'm stepping out for a while. I got some things to do. So I look at her, I say, okay, I'll see you later. So she would just be standing there. She said, I don't see the key over there. I said, I know, you didn't ask me. Oh, so okay. May I please have the key, ma'am, to go to the store, ma'am? Being all smart and shit, but then try and laugh it off, right? So this particular day, she said she needed to pick up a prescription and make a bank deposit. She was going for over 3 damn hours. She didn't call me. She didn't say a thing. So I'm calling her, trying to reach out. I'm sending text messages. I'm calling Duo. I'm calling the phone. Okay. She calls me back. I find out she's in another damn city. So then she tells me she's on her way back. I still didn't see her for another 2.5 hours. So when she comes in, she act like ain't shit, like nothing's wrong, like it's cool. I said, Debbie, don't you have something you need to say to me? She said, like what? I said, well, you asked me to pick up a prescription and make a deposit. You kept my vehicle for over 3 hours. You did not call. And when I finally did make contact with you, you told me you were on your way back and you still didn't come back. You don't think you owe me an apology? She said, well, no, I do not. I said, excuse me? She said, apology didn't do it. I did. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, she got a real slick fucking mouth. Okay? Oh, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Wait. So, where are we now? Just shit like that all the time. Always something, always something, always something. She's also like a bull in a china shop. She walks like she dances. Now, Dovey's always talking about what she had. I had this, I had that. Hey, I understand, we've all had things, and maybe something can happen where, anything can happen. You can lose it all, you can get it all back, you can get something else back, whatever. But the way she talks is like, to hear her tell it, she was in the richest part of Florida and she had all of these businesses and this big fine home that was damn near mansion and all of this stuff, right? And she's used to all of the fineries and all this. Yet she's like a bull in a china shop in here amongst my things. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you know so much about, why aren't you careful? Why don't you treat my things as though you would treat all the things you claim that you had? Even down to my floors. I have a steam mop, I have a Swiffer wet jet, I have different things, different appliances that I use on my floors because I have hardwood floors. So I have a cleaning solution and I have a shining solution. Okay? And you just pull the container out and you snap it back into the jet. She's going to tell me, well, I don't use things like that. That's not clean to me. I said, well, Dovey, this is what I use. And this is what's going to be used. So she thought her ass was slick. One morning, she did get up earlier than 9 o'clock, and I could smell bleach. She in here mopping my damn floors with water and bleach. And I said, you are going to damage the finish on my floors. I asked you not to do that. She said, well, I just had to make sure it was clear. I said, I asked you not to do that. So her solution was, well, I just won't mop anymore. Now, this is part of your job. Because first of all, you guys know she is not no damn CNA. Dovey is too dumb to be anybody's CNA. She can't pass no damn certification, and y'all know that. Okay? She is not certified in anything. She's certifiable, but she is not certified. She is not a CNA. She is what they call a PCA, a personal care assistant. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean or nasty. If any of you out there are PCAs, don't take this the wrong way. Dovey, you're a glorified maid. All right, bitch? But you're not that anymore either. You're an unemployed glorified maid. Now, what you're to do, what she was supposed to do, is a little light housekeeping, which is a little, I got a Swiffer. I use the fluffy ones because I have pets. So that it's great on picking up pet hair. So she can Swiffer and then she can use the wet jet mop. Nope. She just thinks that she can do things how she wants, when she wants. She doesn't do it right. I've never seen anybody who didn't know how to operate a Swiffer. I even told her how to do it. I said, well, you can't use it like a broom or anything. I said, it's just using S motion. Use an S motion, and that'll help you out. Just go with, S motion. Oh, gosh. Always an issue with her. So again, she's supposed to do a little light, sweep, mop, wash the dishes, do the bathroom. That's it. You can help prep with food, but see, I do my own food. What I would do is, because I have some good days, I have days where I could be better. So as long as I'm able to, I do everything that I can for myself. So even if I can't stand for a long period of time, depending on what's going on with me, I will have her to hand me things. I'll have her set me up so that I can do all of my food prep myself. And then I put everything in containers or bags, and then I tell her how to put them back. I said, put this in the freezer, put this in the refrigerator, put this in the bottom drawer. Okay, now this is what I did before she got here. And this is what she was supposed to step in to do. Now, I didn't even have her do it. I'm just saying, hand me the things, I'm doing it myself. Always a problem, always an issue. Well, that's not how I do things. As a matter of fact, she got a problem talking about she doesn't want, uh, she doesn't like the way that I do my food because I wear nail polish. You see that? Fuck you. Oh, and there's one without it because I didn't finish this hand yet. But fuck you 10 times. Anyway, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh yeah. So what she's supposed to do. So that's her job. That's what she's supposed to do. Um, she was piss poor at it. And speaking of that, let's go there too. And first, and no, that bitch ain't never touched my feet. For what? She's lying. Dovey is a liar. Liar. Now, oh God. Where else am I? Where do I go from here? I stopped at what? Oh yeah. So anyway, we're up to the money. So in June, now up until June, now for April and May, I told her, I said, I need you to, save your money so that you can get your vehicle, and and you have your moving money to, stack your money. There's no need for you to have to do things. Look, I'm here mostly by myself because my daughter's away at college, so she comes in and out. Okay, I've got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's just me and the cats and the turtle. Be comfortable. Feel free. I want you to be able to rest easy and know that you can get on your feet. So I have set you up with a clean, decent roof over your head. I have given you access to a vehicle to drive whenever you want. And I have set you up with employment that you don't even have to travel to. You should have some damn money. I've lived here for about what? I bought this house 14 years ago. Out of all that time, now I do go back and forth between different properties, but still, I'm here, okay? This is my main residence most of the time, especially since the pandemic. This is my main residence. I don't do a lot of traveling now because I have a lot of autoimmune diseases. So sometimes I'm well, but sometimes I don't need to be out in public and around all those people like that. That's not why I have this on. This is because I just had some dental work done and not comfortable with it yet. Anyway, where was I? Damn it. Somebody tell me, where was I? Try must it done. Oh yeah, so I was telling her a stack of money. Well, so when June came around, she said, well, I do want to go ahead and be able to give you something. I want to help. I want to contribute. And I said, well, you've been fine. It's okay because I want you to be able to save your money and do what you need to do. And she said, no, I'd like to give you some. I said, okay, well, let me think about it. And I'll get back to you. So later on, I said, okay, how does $300 sound? Is that workable for you? And she said, yes. So June, she paid me $300. Okay. Now, during all this time, now don't forget, now she's got that card, that benefit card that's about worth $300. She's got her monthly check that's over $1,000. And she's got her food stamp card too. I think that's like $300. Okay, why the fuck are you broke? Because you ain't paying no bill and all that shit. She was talking about paying cable or Wi-Fi and all that. Y'all know better than that shit. Okay. Why is this? Where's the money? Now, she did manage to save money. Dory had saved that she had $2,500 and gambled it away. I've been here all this time and never knew about the place where she found. She been here this little bit amount of time and managed to find the fucking hood. I didn't even know we had a hood. She managed to find the hole in the wall. She managed to find out the damn corner store where they gamble in the back at night. She done found everywhere, every dive that you could possibly find. She found it. Mm-hmm. And that's where she was going, and that's what she was doing. And every time she would go, yo, hold on. Okay, look. Wait. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me show you this. Oh, I can't reach it. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. Listen, y'all. Every time she would go, and this is how I had a clue. I knew when she was going to gamble, because let me tell you what she would do. Every time she would go, so I would smell air freshener. So one day, my daughter came in. Dora was on the porch, and my daughter was outside. She was coming in. She just pulled up, and she said hello to her. She came in. She said, "Mom," she said, "Miss Dovey is rubbing air freshener on herself." I said, "Air freshener?" That bitch was rubbing air freshener on herself for good luck. Y'all look. Look. This bitch was rubbing. I'm like, it smells good in here, but what are you doing? Did she rub the air freshener for luck? She should have poured some of that shit in one of them candles and burned that shit up. Yo, this mask is hot. Oh God. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Yeah, PDP. Love. Oh my God. Thank you. So, y'all, I'm telling you, the woman is she's a character. She is a hell of a character. She is nuts. So anyway, she's messed up. And look, can't go to the store. You go to the store. I'm like, now here's another thing too. There's a certain place where I like to buy my gas. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm hardly driving. She's the one driving damn near every day, not me. Okay. But there's a certain places that I like to buy my gas. She wants to keep stopping at all these other little places buying gas, which I've said before. I don't purchase my gas there. She's buying gas there. She's going over there because she wants a damn scratch offs. She can't pass a store without damn scratch offs. She's in there. Look, you look in my car. There's little silver shit everywhere. I'm like, what is this? It's not glitter, but it's some silver all over the place. Scratch offs. And then talking about what did I had jinxed her or something? I need to stop saying because I'm gonna make it bad luck. Don't say something I said. Some shit. I don't know what the fuck. Y'all. Something's wrong with that woman. Oh, and by the way, excuse me, which is why she can't go into that apartment that she's gotten into now, which I know she had to lie to get in it because she does not qualify Ooh, excuse me. But I don't care. As long as she getting the fuck out of here, which she is, so I don't care. Um, but the apartment is actually ready. And there's nothing about a second walkthrough because she hasn't had a first one. Okay? She went and applied for an apartment in another city. Fine, go where you want to go. I don't know how the hell she gonna get there. I guess she gonna Uber there. Oh yeah, and by the way, y'all, transportation is no problem for her now because with that card, it covers 40 Uber trips a month or something like that. So that's like 20 round trips or 40 single trips. Mm-hmm. So she can get back and forth if she wants to. And that hotel room has a microwave and a refrigerator. So she could have picked up groceries. When she left here with a trash bag full of groceries. So she wasn't hungry either, y'all. And listen, Dovey doesn't have to eat. All she does because she's lazy. Dovey eats cookies, candy, chips, and soda and boogers. I just threw the boogers in. But that's what she eats. She Nilla wafers, Coca-Cola, sugar babies, can't Lay's potato chips. She just eats candy, cookies, so she eats a bunch of junk. She will not eat right. She will not eat on time. She will not take her medication right. She will not take it on time. And it does affect her. Now, there were two things that I required from her. Two things that was the deal in order for her to be here. Number one was you must take your medicine every day on time. Number two, you cannot say GD in my house. I don't do that. You will not use the Lord's name in vain in here. We don't bless you. You're not going to do that in here. Two things. Two things. Okay? But look at her. Mm-mm-mm. Yo. So, let's see. Where am I now? Well, since we're talking about medication, um, Dovey will not take her meds, but she will overuse. What she does is make her own cocktails, her own. When you that's what they call when you mix up a bunch of different medications to your specs, your specifications. She makes her own cocktails. She'll go for days at a time and won't take her psych meds and things like that, but she overuses her pain meds and all of the other stuff. And half the stuff she takes, she doesn't even know what it's for, and she doesn't even know the names of them. And I have to sit her down and say, well, W, it's time for you to take your meds. What are you taking this time? And she says, well, I got the H pill, and then I got that O pill, and then the one with the brown one, and then I got I'm like, okay, come on. And every day, this is a thing. I even offered her these containers, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And on each one, it has for morning and evening. She said, I don't need that. I said, but you do, because every time it's time for you to take your medication, you have to go in and you're pulling out all these bottles. You're pulling out 8 bottles. And then you're looking through, you take one out of this one, and then you put this one back, and you always look like you're confused, and then you never have all of the right ones. If you just sit down once a week and you fill up these containers, all you have to do is just take one. And you can even keep them in your purse. That way, if you're out, you can still take your medicine on time. I don't want that. I don't use things like that. Oh, she acts real damn uppity. Oh yeah, y'all. Oh, she acts real uppity. Like she's too damn good for anything. Like she actually acts like she is better than me. Mm-hmm. Yes, she does. She acts like she is better than me. Duffy is very jealous hearted as well. Um, my daughter made some excellent grades, and we were praising her. So she showed me her grades. I'm giving her praise. We hit the duo, called grandpa, showed grandpa the grades, called her dad, look dad. And Dovey sitting over there bunched up again. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Well, I mean, congratulations, I guess. I mean, well, I would like to see them too. I said, well, for what? I said, she's got great grades. Well, I just felt kind of left out. I said, well, she's standing right here. You can tell her congratulations. She said, I did congratulations, baby girl. She's very jealous. I noticed that she looks like she's envious of the relationship that I have with my daughter. And I can see where that hurts, but that's not my problem either. She should be better to her daughter. She's very manipulative of her children. She talks bad about her daughter and then picks up the phone to call her to ask her for something. And then talks real nice. Hey, can you check the mailbox for me? I did all of that shit. And then hang up the phone and call her a bag of bitches. Hmm. But then it's like, but then she acts like she's got a problem when she sees me spending time with my daughter or doing extra things or rewarding her. Well, that's the way that I rear, and I'm not going to stop. But why would you be envious of someone else's relationship with their child? You still have time to mend fences with your children. Just stop using them and mistreating them. That's not anyway. Whew. What else? Where are we now? There's so much, and it's like I can't even. I'm trying to stay in order of how we get there. Let me sip. Oh yeah. So back to the gambling. So my daughter's dad and a friend of ours who was also a mechanic uh, were keeping eyes out for a car for her. Okay, the car came available. Dovey doesn't have the money. That's when I found out that she had gambled it up. Do y'all know she blamed me for that? I said, what did you do with your money? She said, I told you I needed to go to the bank. I said, yeah. And I told you could go because I didn't feel like going. She said, well, yeah. And we went to the store and then we came back. But I told you that. I said, yeah, but you could have gone the next day. Well, I had it and I couldn't put it in the bank. So I spent it. If you would have, see that? So I'm like, you couldn't have held on to it one day? No, you're not putting that on me. So then she gets an attitude. Well, I mean, it's my money. And I said, you know what? And you are right. You are right. She said, well, when my YouTube money comes through, I can't. Now, let me tell you all this too. Debbie hasn't gotten a YouTube check since December because she's been having an issue where they put her in the country of China. So I guess it's just stacking up. But I thought at one point she had received notification that told her if she doesn't complete or fix whatever this issue is, that they're going to return money. Like the Super chats were going to be returned. And I don't know how they were going to handle, I guess, AdSense check or whatever. I don't know what was going to be done with that. But they said they were going to start returning money, those super chats, because they had been sitting there too long. Y'all. Anyway, she said she's depending on that money, but I don't know how she's gonna get it if she can't fix her issue. She asked me to help her, and when I'd say get to the point where you get the error, I'll come over and help you. I'll look and see. She'll get impatient. Okay, I'm there. I'm like, okay, hang on a minute. I get to her. Well, I changed. I just went in there doing shit, messing around, fucked it up. I'm like, well, at this point, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. You said you got it. You got it. I left that one alone. Because, see, I'm not going to be blamed for that either. So, right now, the only money she has is that monthly Social Security check and the cards that she gets. She's not going to have the paycheck anymore. Yeah, she's not going to have that anymore. But at the time, those are the things that she was having. So now she's back to square one. So she back to the apartment she's supposed to be in now. She could get into the apartment. They said it would be ready, but look, she doesn't have the money to move in. The reason why she's saying September 3rd now is because she's got to wait until she gets her check, because she has no money, because she gambled it away. She don't have it. She's banking on this YouTube money to be for a car. Even though she had the car money, she said the YouTube money was going to be her moving money. But so now the YouTube money is going to have to be her car money, and she can't move in until she gets the money, because she has not paid all of the stuff she's telling y'all that she paid. No, she didn't. She didn't pay any rent down or anything. I'm sure she paid an application fee and the administrative fee. And you know they're not going to hold anything without a security deposit. Now, they can call and tell you you've been approved, but that doesn't mean you're getting in if you don't have any money. Okay? So I don't know how that's going to work out for her. I hope that it does. I hope that it does. Because she needs to have a place. We all deserve a roof over our head. We all deserve a clean, decent place to live. Okay, and a safe place to live. So I hope it does work out for her, but she's going to have to really put her nose to the grindstone and her shoulder to the wheel, because she hurt herself. Not only did she hurt herself with the job, she's not going to ever be able to work in that field again. And she better hope that she doesn't have to do time after this is over. Because I'm not pulling any punches. Everything's already in motion. So that's all I'm going to say on that issue. But she brought it on herself. She brought it on herself. Let's see. What's that? True, she would not have a problem if she just stopped scamming, get off her butt. And see, even then, I'm not even going to say that. She actually had the money. She needs to stop gambling, and she needs to take her medication on time. Oh, yeah, back to with the medication. Okay, I'm going to get there, Grandma. With the medication. Now, she overuses her pain meds and all of that. Now she's angry because she was trying to set it off at the pharmacy. And I was telling her, I said, Dovey, don't act like that. You can't do that. Well, why can't I? I done told the woman. I done told the people. I done told the people. Sound like damn Aunt Clara from Bewitched. And all of that shit. I'm like, you cannot do that. She's mad because they will not refill her prescription. And she says, but I got refills left on it. Why won't they fill it? And they told her, she kept on carrying on, carrying on. And then I finally heard the woman tell her, she said, listen, you just picked up your prescription last month and you were given a 3-month supply. We are not going to refill this prescription for you. You're going to have to go to your physician. She called her doctor. Her doctor said, well, you have refills already. She didn't tell them that she doesn't have any because it's gone, because she used it all. She has taken a 3-month prescription. And let me tell you what she does too. That have run around here talking about he ain't got no damn question. Run around here with bottles of Robitussin. You hear me? Robitussin. That's what it is. Her ass is leaned up around here. Shit. $90-day script on narcotics. Well, they're not actually, all pain meds are not narcotics. So like, and some meds are used for dual purposes. But yeah, she's taking the 3-month supply. This is going by fast. I can't read it. Okay, but yo, I'm telling you, it's been a mess. And every time I look and I turn around, she's asking, she's looking for something. She wants something. She wants Cash App. She wants all that stuff. I even heard her. She has sat back and not just been talking to other people, just sitting there having conversations with me. And see, I don't tell things like that, but I'm doing it now because the way all those lies she told on me. See, she can tell lies on me, but what I'm going to do is tell the truth on her. That's even better. Now, and believe me, the truth is always more entertaining to me. See, lies can entertain you a little bit, but the truth is more entertaining because it's the truth. So, anyway, where am I now? Where am I now? Where am I now? What else went on? I don't know. She just so much shit. You know, something's wrong with it. But like I said, yeah. So she's out of her mind. Then she's taking all of these other pain meds, all this gabapentin and hydroxyzine, and chasing it with Robitussin, and then want to sit up and tip up and look. Now, I keep something to drink around here. You know I do. Then she's like, well, I'm going to just take a little bit. Yeah. But I saw her down in her purse. She messed around and dropped one of them damn airplane bottles. You know, little mini bottles. I said this. Because I know when I'm like, she was just up. I'm like, I said, you been drinking? Now, here's my thing. I mean, if she want to have a drink or something, I mean, she's an adult. I can't tell her what to do. Now, I can say, because there have been times I'm like, you've had enough. You had enough. You need to hold on to it, you know. And most of the time, you know, it's just a little light wine or something like that. But the liquor, she don't need to swing with that. She don't need to swing with that at all. And by the way, all that mess about she had to buy me liquor, y'all, please. Now, I've been around here a long time. You can even go back to videos from 7, 8, 9 years ago, and you will probably see me with one of these, with either a wine or a cocktail. I've been buying my own wine and my own liquor for a lot of years, people, okay? And I'll continue. Why would I need her to buy me anything? And that shit about saving my house? Where? How she saving my house? How about she save her own damn? Oh, she don't have one. Oh, damn. Now, and she told a few people that she was paying me $900 a month. And no, not three from here and three from there and three from there. I heard, as a matter of fact, when Sassy was talking to her and she was clarifying things, she most certainly said $900 per month. Now, if you got $900 per month to save my house, why the fuck are you here? Huh? Why are you here? If you got $900 a month, shouldn't you be paying rent somewhere else on your own shit? ¿Cómo? Ah. Come on now. So, I'm trying to make sure I get everything caught up before we get to Sunday. Let's see what. See, I wish I could find my damn list. Oh my goodness, I had some good stuff on there. Let me read some of these questions. She sure did say that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, something's wrong with that lady. By the way, have y'all noticed that she's been a little silent? That's not like her. Where is she? You mean to tell me she just stopped going to YouTube? No way. No way. Where could she be? Did she set it off at the hotel and no people put her out? Because you know she was carrying over there. She was carrying on. Did y'all see that performance with them cross eyes and did y'all see all of that? She said, "Don't y'all see that crazy?" She went from that to crying, talking about, I had to buy her liquor to keep her from being mean to me. She was so bad. I would not do that to anybody. I don't do that. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. That bullshit. And she carried on. Oh, she carried on. She carried on. I was rolling. Y'all, I was rolling. And then gonna turn around and then talk about. Did y'all hear her talk about what she would do to me? Talk about she would pee and shit in my food and chop me up and all that shit. But then turn around and say, and she was so mean to me, and I just had to keep her calm. And I was afraid for my life. You know how she was afraid for her life, you know, when she made the phone call before? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and everything for her is about a cash app. I'm like, now, why you want everybody to keep sending you money and sending you cash? You know what? I should have been getting damn cash apps just to keep my ass cool so I could, you hear me? So I could get a room and get the hell away from her. Shit. Let me tell you, my baby girl's birthday was last week. And we wound up leaving the restaurant early because she was getting ready. She done carried her ass over there to the damn kitchen. So we took my daughter and her friend. I said, "Come on, y'all, let's just go. We can leave." We just left. So we put my daughter's gifts and everything back in our vehicle, and she got in the car with her friend, and then they went and finished celebrating her birthday, and then she went out of town. Now I tried to be nice. I included her. Well, for one, I wasn't gonna leave her in my house. I've never left her in her in here without me, and she has never had a key. Okay. Um, I'm trying to include her. We're paying for her meal as well, and she don't know how the hell to act. See again, not taking her medication and then overusing the other medications. She's walking through here like Dawn of the Dead. She just okay, just mm, 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 mm. And then lay them sleep. Damn, her teeth are broken. They're broken because, well, they're flat up because of when her son hit her. I think he broke something, chipped a piece of her jaw or something, and also it did something to the teeth, and she never had them fixed. And she won't use any sealer or sealant or whatever you call it. She won't use the grip adhesive, whatever the shit. She won't use the shit to hold it. So they slip. Look, I asked her in there and knocked down Steve Sugarfoot got them teeth. Oh my God. Y'all, listen here. Sugarfoot went and snatched her damn teeth. She had her mouth open, and I guess the wolves came down on side of Sugarfoot got them teeth. And all I heard was scurrying. I heard. Then I heard. And I heard. She was trying to chase after Sugarfoot and got them teeth. Then she knocked them on the floor, and she was trying to run around the end of that sofa in their bed and put Sugarfoot bent it like Beckham. Sugarfoot took it and slung that shit like a puck. Like a no, she was no, not soccer. Yeah, she was playing soccer and hockey at the same time. She was playing soccer. She hit that thing. She said, "Go!" She was Bobby Orr that day. She was playing hockey and soccer. Them damn t-shirt under there, that shit was gold. It took her a long time because it was way under there. Look, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'm like, get my cane, get my cane. I had to turn it over, put it under there and pull it out. And she's like, I got him. I'm just put him back in my mouth. What you say? Oh, no. Not from a pissy and shitty floor. Huh? No. Because it's shitty and pissy, right? Right? So, anyway, let's see. P! Where'd it go? Oh, that went up quick. Oh, this is moving fast. Look, yes, boss lady. Oh, thank you, watermelon sugar. And Kwani, I heard all that stuff you was saying. Fuck you, by the way. But you're welcome to stay. But fuck you. Anyway, um, where am I? Where are we now? What else? Damn, I wish I could find my list. See, I write stuff down on everything. All that, girl. Y'all, that's not it. And I will tell you this. Um, I spoke with one of her sons. Very nice young man. Oh my goodness. Very nice young man. Respectable. Taking care of himself as he should. Um, that fellow apologized to me. He apologized to me, but he really said but I can't do anything for her. I can't. There's nothing else I can do for her. I can't, and she can't go there either. She can't go there, and eh, she's run out. She had already run out, and here was an opportunity for her to do well, and she was. She had gotten on their list for that very nice senior housing, and they told her it may wind up being around September. And guess what? We're almost at September. She messed it up though, because she kept calling over there too. She kept calling, and I said, "Stop calling that word. Stop doing that." Then going over there, and again, don't forget, she got a real slick mouth. A real slick mouth. Now, um, mm, 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 mm. Oh, okay. Let's get to this. The panty liner thing. No, let's get to the Well, yeah, okay, let's get there. We were talking one day about traveling and how to pack when you travel. It almost turned into one of those things that she was telling y'all about the toilet tissue and all that shit. Do you remember what she was saying what to bring with you? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about toilet tissue too. Who the hell orders toilet tissue from Amazon? Y'all, I ain't ordered no damn toilet tissue from Amazon. Anyway, where was I? Panty liners. We're talking about things, packing when traveling. And she was saying, like, if you're going somewhere for a week, that you need to have 15 pairs of panties. I said, 15 pairs of panties? What the hell for? She said, so you can change for the change. I said, for the change? She said, yeah, for the change. I said, but you're going for a week. Why would you need 15 pairs of panties? She said, just in case something down there. I'm like, something like what? She said, if something goes on down there. I said, like a cycle? She said, well, if people have cycle too. I said, well, there's things for that. People have tampons or sanitary napkins or something like that. She said, well, it don't always have to be that. She said, when you get, you might need, when you get older, sometimes, you might need something else down there. You need more panties. I said, but if you're going somewhere for a week, I don't understand why you would need 15 pairs of panties. I mean, you just wash your ass. Don't be going in there continuously changing panties. If you need to change like that, you need to do something there. I said, now, she said, you wouldn't take that many pairs with you? I said, not for a week. I don't need 15 pairs. I say, now, you definitely want to have at least a change per day. At least. I said, but then, like there's panty liners too. I said, because sometimes, you can perspire. And it helps you feel, it keeps you feel dry and fresh down there. And she said, you use those at your age? I said, my age? What does my age have to do with using a panty liner? She said, well, because you must be frowsy down there. I said, frowsy? What the hell are you talking about? She said, you ain't supposed to be having nothing going at your age. You got to wear something down there. I said, again, what are you talking about at my age? I said, Dovey, do you know what a panty liner is? I'm not talking about a sanitary napkin. I said, a panty liner, the thin, a liner. She said, I know what it is. And I said, you must be frowsy down there. I said, well, frowsy? I said, what do you mean? I said, Dovey, do you know what frowsy means? Because I know what frowsy means. That's like when you look unkempt and yeah, that's frowsy. So I'm like, what do you mean? She said, if that means because you something down there ain't right. And if you doing that, it's because you're not clean. I said, so you trying to tell me that I'm not clean because I wear liners? Well, that's what it is. And I cussed her out. So I said, I don't appreciate it. I said, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I know you didn't just try and tell me no shit because I wear a panty liner. The hell are you talking about? People wear panty liner. It's a panty liner. What do you mean? Just like if you wear dress shields. Well, she didn't know what the fuck that was. She gonna stand up. Now, you know what the hell that means. Fuck you gonna stand up. You know what that means. You frowsy bitch. She gonna stand up. I bet you she sat the fuck back down. Y'all, I got mad. Okay. Yeah, Molly, that's what happened. And like I said, she sat the fuck back down. Look, y'all. They say Dovey is 4 years old. Actually, Dovey is a 56-year-old child. She needs babysitting. She needs a handler. She needs a keeper, a zookeeper. Oh, excuse me. Hell no, she ain't put her fucking hands on me. We wouldn't be having this conversation. Are you kidding me? No, she didn't put her damn hands on me. Now, let's see. Where do we go from here? I'm sorry, y'all. I got ticked off a little bit. Give me just a second. Maybe let me play y'all a little bit of music or something, or just hold on a minute. I am going to get a refill. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you. I got a cash app. Well, thank you. I don't want to say your name because, thank you. You. Oh! There's more! Oh, my God! Wait a minute. What am I seeing? I done went somewhere else. Oh, it is. Lord, thank you. Y'all, thank you. Okay, now I gotta go to. I wonder how come the app thing didn't do something. Maybe I got it turned off because that came through my email, text message. Well, thank you. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. That's going to my peace of mind fund. Ooh. So where was I? What was I going to? Oh my God! Thank you. Y'all are so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, hold on. Let me go get a refill. Um, y'all want me to play a little ditty, or you just want to wait, talk amongst yourselves? I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, hang on 1 second. Um, Kick official D Spot out of here, please. Get your ugly ass out of here. Yeah, UGLASS. Bye. Okay, guys, I am back. So, let's see. Where am I now? I will just be thank you. I am boss lady. Okay, so let's get to Sunday. Uh no, before Sunday. Let's get to the first time I called the police, which was on the 9th. That fool had cut up so bad. That's when I told you. That's what she stood up on me. So I had to fix that. So I stand up too. She sat her ass back down, but that wasn't good enough for me. Now I called the police because I saw where this was going to be heading. hmm And I needed something to put on it. And that same day, I filed her eviction. Now, I was actually going to do it before then, but I knew that until she got approved, if I filed an eviction on her, she would not be approved for another apartment. Excuse me. Now, some of you might say, I don't care, I would have done it anyway, but let's think about that. If she can't get another apartment, where the fuck is she gonna go? Okay, so it wasn't my intentions to have her out there like that. That was the whole reason in me offering her to be here to get on her feet. So why would I wind up just letting her be back out there? That to me that's almost spiteful. The way that I see it, if Ann is cutting off my nose to spite my face, if I would have filed that eviction before then, and then she never get approved because of the eviction. Okay, now I did go ahead and file it on the 9th because I'm not gonna have that shit. You ain't gonna be no. You're not gonna be confrontational with me in my house or out my house. Okay. So what I did was take the report number and put it into the eviction filings. Okay, because see, now I have my trail. Now I've got other things as well, but I'm putting that in there too, and that was the reason for the eviction. And I wanted to make sure that everything stuck, which it would anyway. But okay, so that was the 9th. Okay, on the 10th is when she found out that, was it on the 10th? Yep, on the 11th. No, on the 11th is when she found out that she was approved for this apartment that she's supposed to be going to. From that moment on, I guess she thought, oh, well, I can just cut the fuck up now because I'm not going to be here anyway because I'm going to be going. Let me show my ass. Well, she had been showing her ass all enough anyway, but that's the way I'm thinking now. If that's not the reason she did it, then I don't know why, but that's the way it looked like to me because she really started cutting the fool then. Okay, so Sunday comes around and I was in the dining room and I got a whiff of something. And I'm looking around, so I'm walking around. I don't see anything. I'm not smelling it in this area, but it's coming from where she's sitting. So I said, Debbie, do you smell something over there? She said, yes. I said, where is it coming from? She said, I don't know. I said, do you smell it over by you? She said, yes. I said, where is it coming from? Like, is it next to you? Is it on the side of you? Is it, is it on the rug that's in front of you? Because it was a rug that her feet were on. I said, is it on the rug in front of you? Is it on the side of you? Is it, you can't tell where direction it's coming? I said, because it's over there by you. She said, yeah. I said, no, I said, do you see anything on the floor? She said, yeah. I said, what do you see on the floor? Right? So she said, oh, the cat peed on the floor. I said, well, why didn't you tell me? She said, I'm not going to tell you that. I can't tell you that. I said, Dovey, what the fuck? I said, what? She said, don't be cussing at me. I said, fuck that. I said, what do you mean you're not going to tell me that? You can't tell me that. If you saw the cat pee on the damn floor, why didn't you tell me? I'm not going to do it. I said, not going to do what? I'm not going to tell you that. I cannot tell you that. What fuck kind of sense does that make, y'all? So I said, Dovey, move your stuff, please. Because now I got to go mop the floor, right? So I need the floor space clear. I said, take the computer and the tray. I said, move your setup. Put it right here in this closet. As a matter of the closet is fine. Put it right here in the closet so the floor space is clear so that I can mop. This bitch told me no. So, y'all, what am I supposed to do? What do you mean no? I said, Dovey, move your stuff so that I can mop the floor. I need the floor space clear so that I can mop. Now, first of all, why do I have to ask you this and explain this to you? Move the shit, right? I'm not. I said, Dovey. And I mean, this went on and on and on. And I saw where this was going. I said, look, you need to move that stuff. She said, I'm not. I'm going live. I said, no. No, you're not. I said, don't do that right now. I don't feel like it. I need you to move your stuff so I can mop the floor. She kept on and on and on, and I could see where it was going. And I called the police. I said, look, I'm not gonna be disrespected in my home. I'm not being unreasonable. I asked her to move her things so that I can clean up. This fool telling these officers about panty liners, cat pee on the floor, just saying all kinds of shit. And the police are looking at her like, huh? There's 3 of them in here. 2 males, 1 female. So the men are looking at each other like they don't know what the fuck is going on. So the ladies, like, they look at her like maybe she can give a go at it. But she's just as confused too. So they looking at me. I'm like, yeah, that is what happened. And she's saying, yeah. So they turn back to her and say, well, ma'am, if she asks you to move the stuff so she can mop the floor, then why don't you just move it? She argued with them. And then I said, look, I don't want her in here. Just get her out. And they said, well, we can't do that. Now, I know I can still ask because there's times where they'll say they'll separate you or something like that. So anyway, they wouldn't do it. And they said, is there anything we can do? I said, yes, I want her to move that stuff so that I can clean. So she said, okay, officer, I will. I said, can y'all stay here until she does it? Just wait till she does it. So first she puts it in the closet. She said, I don't want to put myself back there in that room. I said, I didn't ask you to put anything in the room. I said, put it right there in the closet. Okay, she puts it in, they go to leave, and she goes and grabs her tablet and goes live. And I said, Dovey, I told you not to go live. I told you I don't want you cutting that camera on in here right now. You can go outside and do it. I'm trying to get cleaned up in here. I don't feel like being on camera. Don't cut the camera on. I'm not going outside. I said, then don't cut that camera on. I'm telling you. I don't feel like being on camera. I don't feel like changing my clothes. I've got on what I got. I don't want to be seen. And I need you from over here because I got to clean up. Don't cut the camera on. She gonna do the shit anyway. And when I heard her start talking, that's when I started cussing her out and yelling and screaming. Because let me tell you something. So, and for those of y'all who were saying I was a raging alcoholic and drunken lunatic, fuck you and the whore that rode your daddy to get you here, bitch. Okay? Anyway, I'm trying to get her. I started cursing her out because I'm saying, you're not going to sit here and do what I just said you do and do your shit in comfort. You are not going to be, I ain't making the shit easy for you. I started cussing her ass out and yelling to the top of my voice. I was going to interrupt that damn broadcast, whatever the hell she was doing, that live stream. And then I went over there and I turned the damn music up. I turned it up as high as it would go. I couldn't get to go any damn louder because it was on TV. I turned it up. She kept right on with the shit, on with the shit. That's when I had to call the police again because she was trying. I'm telling y'all, I called the police again, and they said, "Look, what's going on? We were just here 20 minutes ago." I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, I asked her not to turn this camera on and film in my house right now. I don't want it. I'm trying to clean up. I don't want the camera on in here. She can go outside. She can do this. She can, and so they kept talking to her, and asked her would she go outside, and she said no, I'm not gonna do that. But no, oh, bitch, just disrespectful, just disregarding any kind. Like she don't have to follow no damn rules. Like she's entitled to do what the hell she wants to do in my motherfucking house. She started that mess, and I went right on in on her right there. I guess she thought I wasn't gonna go in on her in front of the police, so I most certainly did. So then they said, "Well, ma'am, would you step outside for a minute so we can talk to you?" I said, hell no, she can. So she went outside to talk to them, and I closed the damn door. They told her, and then from that point, y'all heard the rest because I didn't even hear all of that because they were outside. They were outside. But y'all heard the rest of what she said. Shut up. So anyway, y'all heard the rest of what she said. So she's trying to get me taken away and all that shit. I said, you know what? I came to the window and I talked to the police officer out the window because I closed the door. Hey, baby. Here, where's that little thing? I gave her. Hang up. She's upstairs, baby. So anyway, where was I? Shit. Anyway, so I went to the window and I talked to one of the officers at the window, and I told them, I said, look, we need to put some space and distance between us right now. I need to just cool up. Let us stay right there. She can sit there. She's like, I got to charge my phone. I said, you can plug it up right out there. I said, there's an outlet right there on the porch. So they said, well, ma'am, just plug it up right here. She said, no. Whatever it was, they kept talking to her, and she was sitting down in the chair, and they left. And when they left, they pulled off. She was still sitting on the porch. She went around to the back and started recording. She went on the deck and started recording. And I was watching the live. I was watching that chat. I was listening to her, and I was reading the chat. Okay? I'm reading the chat, and people are telling her, well, why don't you just knock on the door? She didn't want to do it. People were telling her for the longest. She chose to sit her ass out there in the heat. That was her choice. And when she finally decided to knock, I told her to go around to the front because it's the front door that she went out of. The back door was blocked off because she put a bunch of shit in front of the damn back door. So that's where the deck is. So I told her to come around front. She came around front. That simple. People were telling her, well, at least try the door. She didn't do that. She didn't try anything. Look, her brother was calling her. She wouldn't take his calls. Y'all saw that. I know you did because I was reading the chat and I was watching her. All she had to do was come back to the door that she was out of. She chose not to. And all that shit about, my medication. And she came in here. Y'all saw her come in here. Did y'all see her get some medication? Hell no. Y'all had to keep telling her go in there and get some water. Then she went and got the water. Did y'all see her drink it? No. Then y'all started telling her, well, Dobby, what you doing? Why you doing? See, y'all started seeing the shit that she was doing, the shit she was pulling. So anybody who wants to sit here and act like I did something wrong to her, I don't care. Kiss my ass in Macy's window. I don't care what you all think or say about it. Better days, you sound just as dumb as up. Your ass must be from over there at fucking Tracy or Pizarro's. Why would you ask me? How the fuck is this a play? Why do people say dumb shit like that? How is it a play? Does this look like a fucking play? Why y'all say stupid shit like that? What's wrong with you? Always got some kind of shit to say. Y'all are dumb as ditch water. What was wrong with you? Yep, see, right there. Right there. She wouldn't even. She wasn't gonna take. She didn't want to talk to. She wanted to keep on. She wanted it to escalate. Let me tell you, she was purposely trying to antagonize me. She was trying to get me to put my hands on her. I'm telling you, and I saw it, and that is why I not kept calling the police. I'm like, nope. And every time they would come, I would get another report number. I keep getting them because I'm not having that. Nope, 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 nope. And I already knew, and that's why I'd already filed the eviction last, on the 9th. So when the police were telling me, you're going to have to file an eviction, I said, I know, I already did. Because I did. Mm-hmm. I knew what I had to do, and I knew that was a potential issue going into this. But if she had stuck with the plan, she would have been out. And even though it was to this amount of time, it still didn't have to go this way. She could have, look, you mean to tell me that she couldn't have just chilled for 2 weeks? If all I did was ask her to move her tray and her setup, move her setup so I could mop. Why couldn't she do that? If I asked her not to cut the camera on right now, I didn't say not ever again. I didn't even say not today. I said right now, I'm trying to clean. I'm all around here. I don't want to be seen. You mean to tell me she couldn't do that? She couldn't have just chilled for 2 weeks? Now look at her. That doesn't make any damn sense. It makes no damn sense at all. She was trying to get me locked up. She was trying to make me put my hands on her. And when she saw it was not working, she saw it was not working, that's when she jumped at me. Y'all saw that too. It's about, you want me? You want some of this? You want me? And Lord knows when she said that, I wanted her. Yes, I did. Yes, I wanted her. Every bit of her. Yes. I wanted to complete her sentence when she said, "Do you want?" I wanted to have me right there. Yes, I wanted her ass, but I knew what she was doing. And then y'all heard, well, okay, I had to call the police a third time. Yeah, look, y'all heard her talk about she was trying to get me locked up. Now y'all heard that shit. She was trying to get them to take me away. And they're telling them I smoke weed all day. Reefer, but what you doing? What was that for? But then she even made the statement that she would be in my house and I'd be on the outside looking in. Now you're gonna tell me I did something wrong. What kind of yep. Now, how do I deserve that? I don't. I didn't, and I don't. And nobody is going to make me feel bad. Hey, the ghetto you. Hey, baby sis. That's my girl. I love her. Listen. Hey, sparkling water. Um, Yo, I gotta tell you, stuff like that leaves me speechless at times. I mean, it does, and I'm rarely at a loss for words. But do y'all hear the stuff I've been telling you? But I wasn't gonna let her get me like that. I've got too much to lose. I am not going to jail. My neighbors will not see me walk out of here in handcuffs. First of all, I've never had any trouble over here. Do you know how embarrassing it's been to watch the damn police come to my house 3 times in one day, 4 times in 1 week? Can you imagine? Okay, I don't think some of y'all understand what that means. That's not my lifestyle. That's not what I do. That's not how I live. Now, let's address some of the other stuff that she said. I am not 600 pounds. No, I ain't skinny, but I damn sure ain't no 600 pounds. And yes, I can walk. I can walk. I can talk. I can wiggle my fingers and my toes. I can do all of that. Okay. And everything else that everyone else can do for themselves, I do for myself as well. Okay, so let's not go there. Just damn ridiculous. Now, for her saying that I'm not saying, oh, let's talk about the medicine. You know when she said I'm not sick, I don't take any medicine. Lies. Let me tell you what happened about that. Tell you about this. Excuse me. I had an appointment with one of my specialists because I have a few. Okay, because I have different issues going on. Um, I went to an appointment, and this particular doctor took me off of 2 medications. They say, we're going to take you off of these, which was great news for me, okay? Because that's my goal. I'm trying to get off. I was on so many medications at one time before, and I have been coming off of them slowly but surely. And look, I'm down from 19 medications to 6. Now I'm down to 4. Okay, so that's wonderful for me. Now, 4 is still a lot because people shouldn't have to take medication for anything, period. So if you have to take it, that is a lot. 4 is a lot, but it's a hell of a lot less than what I was taking before. I've had medication cause my vision, cause issues with my vision. I've had it cause issues with different things with me, side effects from medication. And so if it's not working for me or outweighing, if the benefits don't outweigh, I'm getting it out of me. I'm not taking it. I'm coming off. So anyway, this particular doctor took me off of 2 medications. It said, now we're going to schedule you to come back in 2 weeks and we're going to check your levels. And if you are where you need to be, you don't have to take them anymore. If you're not where you need to be, we'll look into maybe adjusting it for you, but you'll have to go back on something. I said, okay. So I'm excited, right? So the appointment is over. First of all, let me tell you something. I had to call this bitch from my examination room. My doctor stepped out and I'm in the examination room I pick up my phone and she's live out in the damn waiting room with her nasty ass mouth. You don't know how nasty and filthy and foul she can get. And I had to tell her, get off of there. You can't go, don't do that. You're going to give. So she takes her ass into the garage where we parked, right? Yo, you took, yeah, she did. Anyway, so my appointment is over. I called, I told her to please bring the car around. I'm at the valet parking, right? So I tell her, I said, no, she didn't come around. I walked in. Yeah, I think I walked in with her. Yeah, that's what it was. She was gonna bring it around. I said, no, I can walk. So I walked in with her. Yeah, she went live at the. Y'all can go to her. You see the shit. But anyway, yeah, she went live at my doctor's office. Um, I get it, and I'm telling her. I said, I have good news. She said, what is it? And I told her, about me being taken off of the 2 medications. I told her the story I just told you. You know what she said to me? Well, if they take you off of that, what about your hours? Maybe you think they're going to cut your hours because you might not, they don't think you sick anymore, so you're not going to get your hours. I said, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, because they might cut your hours. That bitch was concerned about how many hours she was going to get working for me. And she was thinking that because I had come off of some medication, that they might say that I don't need the help and she was going to lose her hours. And I called her on that shit. I said, that's what's on your mind. I said, I'm really offended. I said, this is very good news. And that's your response. You're concerned about whether or not your hours are going to get cut. She said, well, what is it that you want me to say? I said, I don't want you to say anything. It was good news. So you don't have to say anything. She said, well, good for you. Yo, that is a foul bitch. That's a foul bitch. Yo, I'm trying to keep this up here. Listen, I chipped a tooth and I had to get a crown. So they put a temporary crown on. And when I tell you that shit came right out my mouth, I look like Mama D. That's why I got this on. I don't, look, I smile way too much to have something messed up on my teeth. But, woo, child, stop it. I know what you think you're doing. You ain't doing nothing, girl. Yeah, child. Anyway. Oh, golly. This shit is crazy. So, again, why even lie? The truth is so freaking entertaining. This is so crazy. And you know what's going to wind up happening now? I couldn't find my list. Once this live is over, I'm probably going to later on think about, oh, yeah, I should have said this. I should have said that. Oh, man, what about, oh, damn, I forgot that. But y'all, this is some stuff. This is something for your ass. It's crazy. So I guess I can now this is what I'm gonna do. Now, if you got questions, I'm not sure about dropping links. I don't know how I want to do this. Cause look, y'all, I don't give me no silliness, okay? Cause if you'll give me some silly stuff now, I'm just not. Don't. Oh, I already addressed that, bless. Well, okay, no, there is no foreclosure. All that performance about saving my house and washing machine, and it wasn't even a damn washing machine. I have. Oh yeah, let me tell you about that. I have my washer in dry. No dry mustard. We have not. Yeah, yes, Miss Baker. Um, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, wash and dry. So my dryer started acting up. It was making a really loud noise, and it was still dry, but the noise was just it was loud, and it was the belt. The belt was slipping or something. And the last time we cut it on, it was loud, but it was dry, but it was loud. And I started smelling rubber burning. And I said, oh, no. I said, that belt. So I didn't have a dryer for about a couple of weeks. I go buy a dryer. Okay. I go buy a dryer. She's going to say, you need a washing machine too. I said, no, I don't. Thank you very much. She said, but it doesn't match. I said, well, no, I would like for it to match, but it doesn't. But that's not important to me. That's not a justifiable purchase. I watched my money. I didn't get my money by throwing it away. I watched my money. It's not a justifiable purchase. There's nothing wrong with my washing machine. The only thing is that it doesn't match the dryer that I just purchased. But so what? It doesn't have to match. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to replace it. Here she come with her judgmental ass again. Well, I know we didn't do that. Well, Jr. Well, we didn't do that. Well, we don't. When we're in Jamaica, we don't. Jamaicans don't do that. Well, Jr. Jamaican. By the way, let's start that there too. She wants to be Jamaican so damn bad, and she is not. Now, her husband was, so I guess she thinks she's Jamaican by blood. Well, not even blood. So all she's talking about is Jamaica and Jamaica. Well, we don't do that. And Jamaican minutes and Jamaica. And I've had to tell her several times, you know what? I don't know what makes you think that there's so much of a difference and that things are so much better with a Jamaican man. Where do you get that from? What is your thing? Well, it just is. I have to have a Jamaican man. I don't want no black man. I said, you are aware that they're black, right? They're Jamaican, but they're black. I like island men. I said, okay, you can like island men, but that doesn't mean they have to be Jamaican. Be Caribbean, it's still part of. I'm like, look, I'm from the shining star of the Caribbean. Okay, what does that mean? Did you think Jamaicans are better? She talks about Haitians and all that stuff, and I'm like, girl, why do you say the things that you do? And you're not even Jamaican. Your husband was. And he sounded like a damn scammer to me because she was telling me some stuff. And now I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to go there, but I will say this. Now, this part is just my opinion. This is not anything that happened. But by listening to her talk, this is what my opinion is. You might be able to Google and see her name on all of these businesses, but that's because they found a young, dumbass woman. That man was about 19 or 20 years older than she was. Okay? And he was not a citizen. He married her little dumb ass, put businesses in her name, and him and his family had money and all of that stuff. They just put the shit in her name. Y'all think about it. Do you really think that she can run a business? She can't even get her damn YouTube channel right. She can't get her YouTube channel right to get her checks because she puts her in the country of China and not the United States. You haven't had a check. She hasn't had a check since December because of this issue. Do you really think she's capable of running multiple businesses? Do you really believe that? Now, her name might be on them, but that doesn't mean, look, that was just a figurehead. That's all that is. Her name was on the paperwork. But believe me, she didn't run those businesses. Dovey can't have damn right. This is why, look, she writes and spells the way she speaks. That's why when you see those titles or you see her comments in the chat, that's because she has to talk to her phone and whatever she says pops up. She can't type it. She doesn't know how to spell words. She spells the way she speaks. Do you really think that she was running all of these businesses? Now, as far as Lady Cab, yeah, that's her. Because she can drive. Anybody with a license can drive. People who don't have licenses can drive. But all you need is a damn license. But she wasn't running the business. And if you listen to her stories, it sounds more like she maybe was running, she was maybe the dispatcher and would have to pick up a shift here and there. But I guarantee you she didn't handle any books. I guarantee you. If she did, y'all would have lost the damn whole week's receipts because she would have gambled that shit away. Now, that's my opinion. She didn't tell me that. That's my opinion. But what do you think about it? Y'all know damn well Aunt Clara was not over there running a business. And do y'all really believe that she is a professional ice sculptor? That Dan Marino told her that she had it? I didn't say she was illiterate, but I know she's not capable of running a business. Not all of those. And she's been lying about all that stuff that she does. I didn't say she was illiterate. I said she spells the way that she speaks. And she is incapable of running a business. She can't even manage her own pockets. Do you think she's doing books on a business? Get out of here with that. All right, link. Shit, I forgot how to drop a link. Wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. I said stop lying on Dan Marino. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going fast. Oh, okay. Well, that's what you said. Now, Shell Babe, and that's the truth. And that's the issue. Don't do, okay. That is the issue. There is mental health is very serious. It's a very real thing. And see, I knew that was probably most of the issue with her living arrangements and things, because people get fed up, people get tired, and everybody cannot deal with a person with mental health issues. Some can. However, when she takes her medicine, it's different. Duffy is fun. Don't get me wrong, we've had some fun together. It's good when it's good, but if she does not take her meds, her mind carries her wherever she lets it go. And it doesn't matter who or what. I have seen her, look, she watched somebody on YouTube and swear y'all got that stuff from her. We have been watching programs on TV, and she act like somebody stole her idea or her words or her saying. She got so mad at me one day, telling me y'all ain't gonna believe this. I was watching the TV show. I love this show. I told Demetra about this show a long time ago. About when because I was telling, she was talking about a man in a wheelchair, and I was telling her there's a show called Mom, and it happened to be about a bunch of women in AA and NA, but they're in AA, right? And the show is funny as hell. It's raunchy too. But she's gonna tell me, oh my God, they just say such terrible, nasty things. You ought to hear they were saying the F word and the this and the that. I said, no, they didn't. Yes, they did. I said, Dovey, no. This is a nationally syndicated program. This was on ABC, NBC, CBS, on the big honey, and now it's on TV Land. It's on different channels. I said, Dovey, no, they didn't. Yes, they did. Oh my God, I've never heard such terrible things in my life. I've heard worse things come out of your mouth. She acted like she was so offended by what I was watching. And sitting there lying and talking about all of these words that they were saying. And I'm looking at her like she is out of her mind, as she is. I don't know what something is wrong with the woman. Something is wrong with her. Yeah, Mom is funny. 6 of her, don't ain't got no damn 6 pages. I don't think she can get into half of them for whatever happened back when what was that happened? What was that girl's name? Vegas girl had done something with whatever that stuff was. This channel she still can't get back into. But no, she doesn't have all those. And when she said she has 9 channels, she's talking about she's got Facebook, YouTube, I don't know if it's Instagram or something else, Twitter, Twitch, whatever it is. I didn't block it. How can I block her channels? Oh, you mean block her people or me blocking her? Or channel? I don't know about all that. I don't know shit. I don't know. Let's see. Lord, not sage and salt. You said Sugar Hook can get some rest now. Yes, Lord. My baby. And she is. Both of them are. Sugarfoot is asleep over there. Theodosia is upstairs asleep with her mommy, which is my baby girl. And That's what another reason why I was even so late today, because got some really good news from my baby girl. So we had to make some travel arrangements for her. Um, she's got a great opportunity that came her way. So we had to get that done. So we had to get her flights and hotel and transportation and all of that. So, you know, got to kick it out. Got to kick it out. So that's what we were getting squared away, me and her dad. So we were sitting here talking to her and making her arrangements. So she's all booked and everything, and she's ready to go. But other than that, I mean, Lord, thank you, Choreo Lover. I sure am. Oh, Lord. Yes, I do. Thank you, Slappy. Y'all, I'm telling you, this has been quite a ride. Quite a ride. And I am so happy to have my home back. I really hope that Dovey gets it together. I'm telling you, she will be able to do well once she's just got to take her medication. She's got to do as the doctor tells her. She has to take it on time every day the way that it's prescribed. And if she does that, she'll be fine. But when she does, I'm telling you, she's out of this world. She's off her rocker and then some. She's off her rocker and then some. Now, all I did was come on here and tell the truth. I didn't drag her. I didn't read her. I didn't do all that I could because I could, but I didn't do that. But what I did do was come on here and tell the truth on her ass. That woman is such a big liar. She is a liar. She is a user. She's a psychopath. She's bipolar. The woman is, and mm-mm, mm-mm. It's too bad. But she's done this to herself. She knows that she needs to take her medication. I know that there are times when people, especially people who take psych meds, don't want to take them, or they feel like, well, they're fine now and they don't need to continue to take them, and they go off of their meds, and then something happens, they have a break, a psychotic break, or something goes haphazardly wrong, and then they get back on, and then they realize, okay, hey, I can't keep doing this. When I don't take my meds, things go bad. I don't want to be this way anymore. I'm going to take my meds. But then you have some that, even though they go off the deep end and wind up in trouble, they will still continue to play around with their meds. And that's just what she's chosen to do. Dovey is not a child. She's a 56-year-old child, but no, really. That's a grown woman. That's a mother. That's a grandmother. Okay? She's been on these medications a long time. She knows what she needs to do. She is choosing not to. And her choices is what got her where she is. Now, I do wish the best for her, but I've got to tell you, I don't feel sorry for her. If I told you I did, I'd be lying, and I'm not going to do that. Mm-mm. She is not worth a trip to hell. Mm-mm. But I'm still wondering where in the world she is. Now, that does concern me because she cannot stay off of YouTube. The only thing that would keep her off of YouTube is if she can. Oh, that's another thing, too. Um, she wound up having to go to the hospital. They told her that she needed to go and get recalibrated. So my daughter and her father took her to the hospital. She packed her bag. They went to recalibrate her meds. She was supposed to stay overnight. She didn't stay. And they can't make you. They can't make you. So she didn't stay. She came back. She plays around with that medicine. But I'm telling y'all, even in her state of whatever it is she goes through, she is fully aware of what she's doing. So don't cut her too much slack. Like, oh, well, it's because of this. Yeah, it's because of that, but you're choosing that. Don't cut her too much slack. Mm. They wouldn't. Exactly, foot soldier, and I am. But I was definitely going to tell what I needed to tell. I was definitely going to tell my side. I just had other things to do first. Well, happy upcoming birthday, Zoe. You know, now that might be Moonsa, but you know what? Because even there, she would have her devices with her. I hope she's not locked up, but she might be. Houston, Texas, sweetie. She never had one. She was using my vehicle. She's been driving mine since April. She didn't have one. She did save up the money for one, but when it was time to buy the car, she had gambled it up. So she couldn't get it. Oh, that's right. I forgot this boss lady. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Toots. Hey, Toots, happy birthday. Let me have one for you here. Let me have one for you here. Hello. Everybody tell boss lady happy birthday. There's some candles and cakes and all that good stuff in there. Some kazoo, what do you call those things? What do you call those things? You know when you blow them and they come out and go woof woof. Put some of those in there. Well, Patricia, thank you for coming to listen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, 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 Lord. Y'all, let me tell you something. My sister-in-law and I were talking about a birthday party for me, planning my birthday party. My birthday party is at the birthday party. My birthday is at the end of the month. I am August 31st. Um, I will be turning 57. And I wanted to do something with a theme. And so we came up with some wild bullshit. You hear me? The theme is children's birthday party. We're going to play. We said we wanted to do musical chairs, pin the on the. Okay, it's not the tail on the donkey. We're gonna pin. We're gonna pin an appendage on a male body. It's called pin the dick on the dude. um, I found this board. This thing. It's a kit where you can make your own board games or different types of games. So we were going to play bitch instead of bingo. BITCH. So when you get bitch, you yell out bitch. We were doing we're going to get a bouncy house. What was the other thing? We had that on the list too. It was so funny. The stuff we were coming up with, stuff that kids do. Stuff that kids do, but we were going to do that for my birthday. Doesn't that sound like fun? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? All right, Pooh. Yeah, that sounded like fun. I said that would be so much, you know we're gonna be laughing. Oh yeah, yes, Demetra, thank you. But yeah, we thought about that. That was gonna be fun. Hi, Regina M. No, no, Christopher W. We don't smash those. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're supposed to cradle them like this. Speaking of which, I can finally have my man come through again. Damn. I'm like, mm, 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 mm. Nothing, y'all. Oof. Mm, mm, mm. Yo, we were good to it. Look, my brother took her to the airport, picked her up from the airport. She just okay, Cassie. You thank you. Duchess said, "I'm here solely for the function." I got you. I got you. Hey, that's why I go through a few channels and hang up in the clouds myself. One proud girl. You just wait until I damn sure wanted to be. Hell no. I meant that to be. Hell no. She never get a chance to pull her teeth out in front of my damn man. Now, this just some shit you can't not compete with. Shit. No, that bitch wasn't gonna pull her teeth out in front of my baby. Hell no. Shoot. Me, Duchess. Ooh, we're sassy. I didn't see what she said. It's really rolling fast. You know what, Miss Darlings? Actually, yes, and it's coming right up because I have to do something with this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, I'm gonna. Yeah. I got. As a matter of fact, I got some stuff. But stuff is lined up right here. Um, I got. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I got products that I make myself, but I have some store bought products that I need to use up to. Oh my eyes! Some store bought products that I need to use up to. Thank you, dry mustard. Anybody else I see? Okay, Demetra. Woo! Girl, this has really been something. I'm telling you, this has been quite an experience. Quite an experience. We're gonna call this the summer of 23. The summer of 23. Yes, Lord. It's been something. Whew. But yes, Miss Sons, I'm gonna do my twist. I start out, I'll detangle it and I'll do my bantu knots. And I wear it like that. When I do my bantu knots, I try and make it part it off evenly to make it look like a style, because I'll wear it like that for a couple of days. But then when I take it out and do a twist out, it looks so beautiful. And the longer that it stays out and the bigger it gets, puff, 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 puff. Yeah. I like big hair. Look, I used to be like Marge Simpson. I don't think I'm access did not. No, I'm not gonna drop the link. I'm not dropping the link. I'll answer some questions out of the chat. Okay. Have you heard? Yes, yes, yeah. She's doing fine. Uh-huh. I would thought she might have been in here. Maybe she's in the clouds, or she might be asleep. One programmer, Slappy had me rolling too. That jack on Slappy is a fast. No, no. Deanna and V design. Oh, did y'all see Deanna Irvin's V's skit? Did y'all see that? Yes, the Sugarfoot Seal Dovey dent. Yes, yes, she did. Amala, thank you. Thank you for dropping my cash at Watermelon Sugar Access denied. I was late, so I don't know if you confirmed Dovey's gambling addiction and her base. Yes, yes, she gambles. Regina, know what happened? What happened to what? Oh, wait a minute. Check it out. We did Dovey. Slappy. Yes, one proud glamour. Deanna and V had me right. And then, let me tell you what's so crazy. I don't know why I thought that was Dovey for a minute, because I know I clicked Deanna's. I know it was her live button I hit. I swear, I'm like, when I, but Deanna kept, she said, don't you turn that knob in this house. She said, don't you turn that knob in this damn house. Oh, Lord, we got Sugarfoot in the chat. Look at him teeth. Look at him teeth. Hey, my James. Hey, baby. Hey, thank you for coming. What did you say? What? Yes, it's on Deanna's channel. Yes, she did a reenactment of me and Dovey's argument on Sunday. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Dutch, yes. What is wrong with Dovey's tongue? Was she born? I guess she got her tongue wrapped around the eye tooth and couldn't see what she was saying. I don't know. Was I had to look twice because I didn't know he was. Yeah, well, it's like I swear I looked at there and I said, "Why does that really look like Dovey?" And when she said, "You want me? You want me?" Oh my Lord. Oh. So funny. Monique Hamilton, is my AC out? No, here's what happened with my AC. It started blowing warm. It started blowing warm, and that was not good. Of course not. Um, I had them come out and service it. Fine for a little while, but then it happened again. Um, my compressor locked up. So I called my energy company because I have a home plan that covers plumbing, wiring, electricity, water heater, HVAC, something else. I think that's all of it. Yeah, it covers all of that. Um, I called them for a repair, and middle of the summer, in the heat wave, they're backed up. I had to wait a little bit. I called them again, and then they were telling me something about having to go back to a third party because, see, when I signed up for that, I did it directly through my electricity company, but they contracted out to whoever is in your area, who they send to do the work or whatever. And there was an issue with the third party that they contract out with. So again, having to wait. So I bought a couple of fans. W also bought a couple of fans. So, and plus I got ceiling fans in every room as well. So it's not been that bad, but now if you're having a hot flash, you're just gonna have a hot flash. It's gonna be hot anyway, and that's gonna make it even worse. So yeah, but so then they, so I called them. They finally came again. Then they're gonna tell me that it's only that it's on that my manufacturer's warranty. They only insure that for what's under warranty. I said, well, that's not so. And I've had this policy with you guys for, I think it was 8 or 9 years now. I said, and if this was covered under a manufacturer's warranty, what the hell do I need you for? So we went back and forth around about that. So we're looking at $5,000. So I said, okay. I called them back. I said, this is not fair because I've been paying into this program all this time, into the it's like have you ever heard of AHS? It's something like that, but it's through your electricity company. So anyway, we came to an agreement where I'll purchase the compressor, and they have to cover the installation, the labor, all of that stuff. And that's that. No big deal. But there was no need for me. She acted like I was supposed to just go. I'm like, no, I have this insured. Why would I go dip down and pay $5,000 when I've got coverage on this? But the way that she acts is like she is just used to having everything boom, boom, boom. I'm like, but you don't have shit. You don't have shit. And you don't have shit to get shit with. So who are you? And now guess what? It's nice and cool in here. Ooh. I ain't thinking about Dovey's ass. Let me see any more. Yeah. Yes, Regina. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I'm like, now, but here her telling this fool, something is wrong with her. A whole lot is wrong with her. Well, my makeup is running. Look at it. I look like a raccoon. Sassy child. Well, y'all fed the streets this week. And you know what? And that's another thing too, Sassy. I definitely wanted to give her a chance to talk. I wanted her to keep talking and keep talking because what happened is exactly what I knew would happen. She would keep talking and her stories would keep changing and people would pick up on the inconsistencies. And that's exactly what happened. And sooner or later, she would show just how nasty she is. Y'all heard her talk about when she was going to chop me up about peeing in my food and shitting in my food and all of that. Y'all finally see that that's a nasty, foul lizard. That's it. You said lift every chair and swing. Boy, man, they cool collecting your money, but when it comes time to work, they slow as lo- Yes! I'm like, shit. Yeah. Then she gonna act like, mm. Yo, I just don't know. Let's see. Did you realize that? Yes. Yes. Yes, I did, Duchess. See, that's why I said I knew, and that's why the two things for the arrangement was the first thing was you must take your meds every day on time as prescribed, and do not say GD in my house. Those were the two things. And she can tell you that if she's going to tell the truth. Thank you, Chocolate Cocoa. What made you decide to help Dovey and invite her into your home? Because she had nowhere to go. You all saw her. She was just sitting there on the beach. The people had just left her. She went to visit a Jamaican snake with receding treads. Lord. Yeah, she's a Jamaican. Look, yes, I'm glad too because you know what, watermelon sugar, that is what she was trying to do. She was trying to get me locked up. That woman stood out there and told police, "Oh, she smokes reefer all day. She got this, she got that, just all kinds of shit." She was trying to get them to take me away. She said, "You need to take her away. She needs to be cool." Y'all heard that shit she said. Mm. There was some. Oh yeah. So she was sitting. I did because I invited her into mine because she was just out there. They when she went to visit her cousin, and they went to the courthouse for this woman's son. That's when they informed Dovey, you will not be going back with us. You cannot come back with us. They didn't want her back. Now, how they did that was foul. I understand them not wanting her back, but that wasn't the way to do it. You'll just abandon her out there like that. And she didn't have anywhere to go. And she didn't have any money either. And it didn't make any sense for me. I look, I saw a sister in need who could stand a chance. And that's what I did. Yeah, she wanted to do it. Yeah, she wanted me away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Duchess is not DKL. That's another person. I think. I don't know, because look, I like Josie and the Pussycats. That's Valerie. That's Valerie, right? Thank you, Hypnotic Touch. You gonna sing for me today? Yes, you can, Sassy. Okay, watermelon sugar. Thank you so. Oh my God, it's 1:30 in the morning. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, watermelon sugar, and I love you. Mwah. Thank you. Yeah, they did. They just left her there. They just left her. So I mean, not really, Sassy. I said when she until she gets a place and she can get on her feet and get a place. And it was going that way, but you heard that she kept messing things up. She kept messing things up. I mean, she came in, I'm like, okay, let's get you established. Let's get you. You're gonna need a car. She had saved up the money for the car, but she gambled it away. I'd gotten her into some places and she messed up those apartments because she kept badgering those people and going over there running her mouth and got herself disqualified. She did the same thing with that house up there. Well, run it back. Go to the. I told all of this already. So yeah, um, she was on her way there, but she jacked it up. How long before you saw it wasn't going to work out? You know what? It was. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't going to work out. I could tell it was going to be a difficult situation. But the thing was, I mean, look at it like this: she had 2 weeks to go. You mean to tell me that she couldn't chill for 2 weeks? I know I could have chilled for 2 more weeks. It's already been since April. She just decided she was gonna turn. She just wanted to flip, and she flipped, and she tossed herself out. That's on her. Why didn't she cut the lights and water on? Because I'm in here too. Now I'm not gonna cut my nose off to spite my face. I'm not gonna cut off the lights and the water. I need lights and water. Oh yeah, see, and that's another thing there too. Now, even with the little bit that she was supposed to do for working, I didn't even have her go upstairs. She's never even been upstairs. I only had her downstairs. Now she was supposed to, but I didn't ask her to do that. And like with even washing dishes, I gotta tell you, I don't make a lot of dishes. I make glasses though. Oh. But listen, because it's me, because I'm by myself, I buy styrofoam plates, plastic cutlery, styrofoam bowls, little just whatever. I buy aluminum foil baking pans. When I prep my meals, I'll put my meats or whatever or vegetables in those pans, season them up, wrap them, and I store them away. So when I'm ready for a home cooked meal, a good healthy meal, I've prepared it. I know what it is, and I don't have to do anything else. I just take one of them out, put them in the oven, let it cook. When it's done, throw the shit away because it's disposable. So I don't make a lot of dishes. I don't. I don't make a lot of dishes. So I just don't. So there's not a lot to do in here. There's just me, excuse me, a turtle, and two cats. And no, there is no litter box in my bedroom. That's nasty. The litter box is in the bathroom upstairs. And it's always clean. And it's a self-cleaning litter box as well. But it's always clean. All you have to do, you put a cartridge in, and you just empty the little trap door on the back of it, on the side of it. That's it. It does not smell. It is clean. My house does not smell. But that shit with that cat pee that she did, that was so damn ridiculous. That was just ridiculous. Where am I? Lovey walked away with a bandana on a stick. Like, yeah. Maybe she was. Yes. And she was doing it right at Dovey. That's the whole thing. So when I asked, what about the dog I had? No, the dog was not alive. What happened is that after she left, I had them bring Major by. Cause I didn't want no bullshit. I'm like, cause I ain't no coming back. I didn't want, and I wanted to have the nice, good, peaceful night's rest. I didn't feel like no bullshit. So my daughter's dog, her dad brought her dog over here, a blonde pit, head as big as mine. Let's see. But I look, and I didn't bring the yeah, man, that went away. Damn, that went away fast. But I didn't bring him until after she left Sunday. Got him here Sunday night. But she's seen Major before, so yeah. She knows Major ain't no joke. I ain't playing. But how did she know he was? She must have been okay. She watched when I was. She must have been watching when I was over at Slappy's. Mm-hmm. She said the dog had soccer balls with nuts. Patricia. Okay, I believe it's how Dovey has really. Yeah, Dovey messed up. Happy to hear her story, but how did you really? You tried. Look, I tried. I tried. That people. Uh-huh. Look, because tell you the truth, I don't fool with Major too tough. I be like, hey, Major, hey. Major's big. Yeah, I did. Say with his huge paw. No, the pit bull with the missing teeth is Dovey. Major got all his teeth. Do you see a reconciliation in the? No, 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 no. What took you so long? Because I wanted her to get on her feet. And had she chilled, she would still be here because she only had 2 weeks to go. But now that's on her. She fucked it up. I asked her to move her setup so that I could mop the floor. And I asked her not to turn the camera on because I didn't feel like it right then and there. I was trying to clean up. I didn't feel like the camera being on in the house right now. I told her she could go out on the deck or on the porch if she wanted to, but don't do it in here right now. Don't cut the camera on. Debbie just that's not anyone to be fair. Nope. No, no, no. Thank you, Hypnotic Touch. And I will. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna allow my experience with her deter me from being kind to someone else. It's not gonna stop me from from uh from reaching out to a person or giving a helping hand. It's not gonna stop me. I'm ignoring that question right there. Who's Slappy Destiny's Child? No, no, no. I know that's right. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, pig face oink. Yeah, right, Miss Becca. I'm not gonna let that stop me. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming through. It's going on 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't realize it had gotten this late. I've been running my mouth all this time. Yes, Chocolate Dixon. That's true. Yeah, I heard a couple of people say that. Yeah, I even heard Dovey say that like it was funny. But no, I wanted to make sure that she had it because I know that's the issue. I know that's the issue, and I wanted to make sure, but she wouldn't even answer. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I don't care. But I know that's the issue, but that's up for her. Yeah. Thank you, Jay Truth, Foot Soldier, Duchess Cassie. No, thank Wild Card. Hey, thank you everybody for coming by. I really appreciate this. Um, I'm gonna wrap it up and say goodnight. Again, thank you to Watermelon Sugar for moderating. Thank you to all of you for the cash apps. I'm so excited. There's so much. It's like exciting to me. I guess maybe that's why she gambles. It's fun to get something like ooh. I don't know, but yeah. Thank you guys so much. I don't want to say your names because I know how that works, but to each and every one of you, I thank you so, so much. Thank you. And good night, everybody. Night.